What is up, everyone? Duke 5550 come back with a new video, and real quick, I am uploading the reaction to the Nintendo Switch presentation with my homeboy Christoph 8706. So that's going to be up in about a few minutes or so. Just gonna have to wait. I was supposed to upload it last night, but I was very tired, so forgive me. But today I will upload the video of the Switch reaction. Anyway, so now I want to talk about a certain publisher that is collaborating with the Switch, which they're a third-party publisher, as a matter of fact, that I kind of want to like get my vent a little, and it's on Capcom. And last night I was watching the Switch reaction, and I saw Super Street Fighter 2 HD remix. That's what I thought at first, because it looked like HD remix. But all of a sudden, I find out that my friend Christoph sent me a message via Facebook Messenger showing me that Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers, is going to be the name of the game. Now, on paper, it looks badass. It looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. But I have a certain like thing that I've been thinking about. Like when I just got up and washed my face and everything and tried to freshen up a little. But is Capcom and Ono, are they being lazy? I think they are lazy. I think Capcom and Ono, they're lazy. Especially Capcom, because like they approved it. They approved this. Capcom approved Ono's work, of Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers. But yeah, Ono and his team, I think that's lazy. Like, you're getting the same type of graphics from Super Street Fighter 2 and you're slapping it to Ultra Street Fighter 2. I think that's lazy, in my opinion. I think it's really lazy. I mean, like I said, on paper it looks awesome, but let's be real. Are they going to generate that type of money, that type of revenue for Capcom to become more and more successful? You know what I mean? Like, why do they keep using the Street Fighter 2 name? I know Street Fighter 2 has been, don't get me wrong, it's a legacy. Street Fighter 2 has been a legacy of gaming of all time. Like, people today, they still mention Street Fighter 2 as one of the pinnacles of fighting games. Okay, and it's awesome that they're still like talking about it and stuff. But making the game Street Fighter 2, I think it should have been left alone for years and years. Like, I don't know. It's awesome on the Switch. Don't get me wrong. You want to play it on the go, but I think they should have never made that game. I mean, honestly, they should have just made a new Street Fighter game for the Switch. Why not? Or maybe bring Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on there. You know what I mean? And dude, it's like I don't know, man. I'm really disappointed at Capcom. To be honest with you, they should have done a lot better than that. Like, why couldn't they just do that? Like, make a new Street Fighter game. Tease the game, You have Street Fighter 5 for the PS4, and you have this other Street Fighter game for the Switch, Could you imagine how awesome that is? That you have two Street Fighter games in this generation, but on two different consoles, and its own Street Fighter game? That would have been freaking sweet. Like, I know, hey, I know they're Arika and Capcom. I know they don't work together. Their license, the Arika license is, has its own intellectual property of characters, from the EX series. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day, if they could have done that, could you imagine a Street Fighter EX game on the Switch? That would have been fucking perfect. Street Fighter EX on the Switch, that would have made a lot of money. And since EX2 is becoming one of those games that a lot of people are starting to take more notice of, since the East Coast, the Northeast Coast is that they have a crazy scene up there. Could you imagine they would have brought like a Street Fighter EX on that game on the Switch? That would have been great, but the problem is they don't have the licensing and they can't work on making a deal. So that would have been great, but in reality, it's not happening. So it sucks. But at least they could have made a new Street Fighter game. That would have been interesting, you know. I'm very upset, man. I'm very upset. I'm very disappointed at Capcom. They could have done. They could have just made a new Street Fighter game, or made, I don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or Super Puzzle Fighter. Like, bring back Gen Fighters or something, like a new Gen Fighter HD or something. But why is it always Street Fighter 2? Why? I don't really understand that. There's too many Street Fighter 2 games out there. You know, the original Street Fighter 2, which is the World Warrior. You have Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, if I can say that correctly, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo X. That was for the Dreamcast, and it was on the arcades, you know. And then you got Hyper Street Fighter 2, and then Super Street Fighter 2 HD. It's too many Street Fighter 2 everywhere. Too many. It's ridiculous. It's too much. Stop. Enough. We get it already. There's too many Street Fighter 2s. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I can understand Street Fighter 4 being one of those games that did the whole expansion and shit, and it's ridiculous. They did that too, but hey, whatever. It's stupid what they did, but they made a little bit of money. At least Street Fighter 4 was still in the times that it made sense on that generation of, that generation stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys could understand what I'm saying, because yes, it sucked. It was bad for them doing Street Fighter 4, expansions and just Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4 and Ultra Street Fighter 4 and Arcade Edition, all this bullshit. It's stupid, but I guess it was understandable. But at the same time, Capcom, that's the reason why Capcom shot themselves on the foot, because of those reasons, those variations of Street Fighter 4 and stuff. It's just too many. You know what I mean? They made too many Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 4 games, and it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, they need to stop with that shit. Seriously. Like, look at Street Fighter 5. Like, they're doing pretty good, because they're sticking with one game, Street Fighter 5, add new characters, and that's it. They're finally learning from, like, companies like, Warner Brothers Entertainment with, like, Mortal Kombat, and with, like, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct have seasons as well. Killer Instinct has new characters every season and stuff. So Street Fighter, Capcom, and Ono is starting to learn from that, and from those mistakes. And they're now doing another mistake with Ultra Street Fighter 2. Now, I mean, like I said, it's not a big deal for a lot of other people, but I think for me it is, because I want Capcom to stay afloat, and I want Capcom to make more money so they can make great freaking games. I know Resident Evil 7 is coming out, and let's see how much money they'll make and stuff. Or I don't know if it's out already, because it was supposed to be out, I think January 20-something, I believe. But whatever. My point is that Capcom is lazy. Ono is very lazy. His staff is very lazy, and they could have done another Street Fighter game. In my opinion, it's cool that they're making Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's just I'm disappointed about it, man. I mean, man, it's dumb. It's really, really dumb. But anyway, so this is pretty much it for this particular video. I will talk more about Switch stuff that I kind of want to get out of my chest. So yeah, so this has been Hadouken 5550 signing off.